Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I am a Star Creator, Starco Gaming, and we are back with another Marvel Future Fight video. Guys, if you want to participate on the crystal coupon giveaway on my channel, there is two ways you can do so. You can join us on our stream every Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday night, and Thursday night 7 p.m. Pacific time, or you can join us on the Discord server. Link is in the description down below, and go in the giveaway category down there, and there's gonna be a channel called Marvel Future Fight. Follow the instruction there and you're gonna be able to enter the raffle for the giveaway. So those are the two ways to actually win those crystal coupon on the Starco Gaming channel. So guys, today we're gonna be talking about the deluxe pack characters, the main characters you get when you spend that 6600 crystal to get those deluxe packs. There are 5 characters on the list. You have Invisible Woman, you have Nova, you have Strife, and Moonstone, you have Magneto. Those are the 5 possible characters you can actually recruit from those deluxe packs, and we're going to be ranking them from worst to best, and we're going to explain our choice in the process of doing so, guys. So people wondering, how do you get a deluxe pack? It's pretty simple. You go in the pick quest, you go in the deluxe packs you haven't bought yet, you press the deluxe button here, boom, and you're gonna have access to buy the deluxe packs for either 6600 crystal or 49.99. So this is very simple way to do so. So we're gonna start with the worst of the worst. Well, actually the worst of the worst is actually a very solid character still. If we go into the Marvel universe here, we're going to start with a blast character, which is going to be Strife. Strife is the deluxe pack characters that has the less potential right now. It does miss a tier 3 advance, and it does miss a wow, I'm losing the words here, a awakening skill. So he's kind of hurting a little bit, and he is lacking ignore iframe ability. I think that if he had ignore iframe ability, he could be much stronger, at least for PvP wise, because this character is mainly a PvP character. You can get some decent work done in Lance Battle Extreme as a blast supervillain, but compared to other blast supervillain, he does not get the job done. Still, he is a pretty solid character, guys. A characters that nobody can actually regret recruiting, but he will not be able to get all the job done. Sadly, you can see here is tier 2 passive is actually penetration, 80% penetration, which is good for PvP. Is tier 1 passive is immunity to incapacitation effect, immunity to fracture effect, and decrease all damage received by 50%. So you can see this is a pretty solid characters. But as you can see, as we go through the skill here, there is not a single skill that actually ignore iframe, and I think that since he is mostly a PvP characters, that is something that is hurting him a little bit. Still, like I said, guys, a very solid characters, but all the characters above him are actually gonna be stronger. This guy could actually get a buff to a uniform. Probably awakening skill will actually be great for him. Does not need a tier 2 tier 3, just awakening skill will actually be very solid for him. Now in position number 4, we have another blast characters, guys, and it's gonna be Invisible Woman. Invisible Woman is now have the awaken potential here, so she has awakening skill, and she has a pretty solid uniform with this latest uniform she has received. If we actually take a look at this awakening skill, it is nice. Actually increase her damage by quite a good amount. She was already a decent character at tier 2, and the awakening skill just make her much stronger. Her tier 2 passive here it's pretty much the same as before, but it does apply guaranteed critical rate at 20%, which is pretty awesome. Also she get invisibility buff, which is awesome too, and decrease all damage received by 45 seconds for 7 seconds. Actually pretty solid too. The tier 1 passive, when she gets guards against it, and again invisibility, which give her ignore targeting, which is actually pretty awesome for PvP, because that pretty much ignore iframe, which is awesome. And then her regular skill, she has a penetration, 80% penetration on this skill. She has a paralyzes that ignore immunity, which is awesome for wall boss ultimate. She has a defense down up to 50%, a crazy buff of 40%, HP recovery. She has a very great kit, guys. The only thing she's missing is a good leadership, to be honest, but even this leadership is pretty awesome. Apply to all allies. When debuff, remove all debuff for 6 seconds, and immunity to all debuff for 12 seconds, which is actually pretty awesome. So definitely she is a very solid character, decent PvP characters, decent wall boss ultimate and Shalom character. So she is better than Strife because of her awakening skill, but she is not good enough to actually be higher in this list, sadly. Next character, we're actually going to be jumping in universal characters, the only characters that's actually not a blast character in this list apparently. And by this characters we talk about Nova Richard Rider. Yes, Nova does not have a uniform, yes, he does not have a awakening skill, but he does not need it. He is one of the strongest PvP character at tier 2, considering all the characters playing PvP at tier 2. He is literally one of the best. You can literally kill anybody with him except one character, which is actually Sentry at level 60. Tier 2 Sentry is the only one that is giving me trouble. You can kill tier 3 Jean Grey. Not actually, it's not that hard. Maybe Silver Surfer could actually be another one that could be tricky for Nova to kill in PvP at tier 2 versus tier 3 Silver Surfer, but everything else you can actually handle it pretty good. He is a very good character to have early on when you start your game, to actually be able to start maximizing the amount of crystal you're gonna get on a weekly basis from timeline reward. It is awesome, and what makes him so awesome, guys, it's that the third skill, ignore targeting, so ignore iframe, with 85% chance to penetrate, with super armor, all defense increased by 100%, which is actually pretty outstanding. And the cooldown disability is only 5 seconds if you have max skill cooldown, so every 5 seconds you can actually smash that skill and wreck shit. And also you do get immunity and invincibility on that fourth skill, and you get a big massive iframe and the healing and immunity to all damage on that fifth skill, which is actually quite useful. And for wall boss ultimate, it does get a 60% all defense decrease with ignore immunity, which is pretty outstanding. He has a very strong characters, and also he does bring a support buff, guys, which is going to be on tier 1 passive, but it's tier 2 passive, increased guaranteed dodge rate by 20%, which is pretty awesome. And the passive here at tier 1, apply to heroizing your target dodge rate by 25% and increase damage dealt to super villain type characters by 40%, which is pretty solid. Not a lot of characters actually has a tier 1 passive that apply to all allies, so just for that, he is awesome. He has a pretty solid leadership applied to hero allies, 30% increase of energy attack. So you pair that lead with that passive here, that gives you a lot of extra damage. So he can be a good PvP characters, he can be a good wall boss ultimate characters, decent shallow and decent at squad battle, decent at alliance battle exchange, and also he can be a great support character. So he has everything for him, which is why he actually gets to be in position number 3 on my list. Next characters, guys, we're gonna go back into the blast section here, and we're gonna find the fella. Magneto is gonna be in position number 2, guys. Magneto has a tier 3 ability with his latest uniform, which actually was released quite a while ago, the House of X uniform. He is one of the best blast super villain character, which is pretty awesome, guys. Is he has a great leadership, 45% increase damage to Well, increase all attack for mutant allies, which is awesome. His tier 3 ability is a pretty solid, guys. Does quite a good amount of damage. Also, all defense increase. Stack up to 80%. Sadly, it does not ignore immunity. And the rest of his skills, he has accumulated damage based on the damage he's done. He has invincibility of 5 seconds. He has paralysis, ignore immunity, which is pretty solid. He has 30% all defense down, while stack up to 30%. He has a great kit, guys. Solid Alliance Battle Action characters, one of the best Shadowland character in the game. Wall Boss Ultimate, because he's lacking a little bit of that ignore defense, not ignore defense, but all defense down in the wall boss also might actually hurt him a little bit, but he is so powerful in Shadowlands, so powerful in Alliance Battle Extreme that he makes it above the other three that we just saw below him. And next, guys, everybody knows who we are going to be talking about at the last character, guys. Yes, it is going to be Moonstones. Moonstones is literally one of the best character in the game that you consider tier 3 characters, tier 2 characters, awakening characters. It does not matter. She is one of the best character in the game PvE wise. She is a total monster. If you're gonna go for that one, the deluxe packs you can afford, she is definitely gonna be the most important to actually go for. Her awakening skill is one of the skills that hit the strongest in the game, and also will give you 70% all defense down, ignore immunity, which is pretty awesome. Critical rate, critical damage by 35%, ignore target dodge rate by 70%, invincibility for 8 seconds, remove buff, increase damage by 70% for 1 attack, increase all attack by 25%. This skill is amazing. Probably one of the strongest skill in the game that you compare tier 3 skills and tier 2.5 skills. It is one of the strongest in the game's ability. She's going to get penetration, so she's going to get all defense down on the 5th skill. On the 4th skill, she's going to get immunity to all damage, mind control, which is pretty awesome. Accumulated damage based on the damage done, if I am not mistaken. Then you have your 3rd skill here, HP recovery, increase all attack. Every single skill has something, well, except that 2nd skill, only stun, and that basic skill not much, but the skill 5, 4, and 3 all have something crazy. The tier 2 passive, guys, increase guaranteed dodge rate by 20%. This tier 1 passive, increase guaranteed critical rate by 30% when attacking, apply to enemy silence for 3 seconds, and her leadership dodge rate increased by 6%. Leadership is probably the only thing that sucks for her. She is the maybe the 2nd strongest characters for Danger Room Extreme. Now Mephisto is actually number 1 in my personal opinion, but she is definitely at tier 2 transcendent potential character. She is the strongest tier 2 character in the game, and I have to say a top 5 character in the game. So, well, PvE wise, she is one of the best, guys, definitely, and she deserves to be number 1 on this list. So, guys, this is my ranking for all the deluxe pack characters, ranked from worst to best. And 5 we have Strife, in 4 Invisible Woman, 3 Nova, 2 Magneto, and number 1, guys, the goddess of Marvel Future Fight, well, the PvE goddess of Marvel Future Fight, Moonstone. So if you guys disagree with my ranking, guys, you have a different ranking, let me know in the comment section. As always, guys, I like to hear you guys' feedback as much as possible. And people wondering, hey Starco, when are you going to be getting Moonstone? Well, you can see the crystal. I currently have 6.3k crystal. Once we reach 10,000 crystal, and we can pair that with a crystal spending event that rewards a mega rank up ticket, we are going to be getting Moonstone at that point. I cannot wait to get her, and it's going to be awesome when we get her. I do have the mats save for her, for getting her fully built up. As you can see here, if we go in my mats real fast, guys, you can see we have 2300 of Awakening Crystal, 2400 Mandela Gem fragments. So I am going to be able to max her out as soon as she hits level 70, and the potential ticket we're actually going to be getting with this anniversary event, we're actually going to be saving it for her. So as soon as she hits level 60, and we unlock a potential on there. We're going to be using that ticket, and then we're going to be getting her, you know, full power. We're going to be kicking ass with her. At least that's the plan, guys. So for people who were wondering about that, this is the plan. So hopefully guys, you enjoyed this video. If you have any ideas of video I shall be doing on this channel, free to play video, new players video, or just regular video like we did today, let me know in the comment section, or let me know on my Discord server. So guys, thank you for being part of my community. You all keep enjoying playing Marvel Future Fight, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.